I mean, there's so much going on. Um, let's start off with the YouTuber side of things, yeah? Okay. So Dante decided to come out and kind of give his side of the story with him and Hannah Diaries. Now, Hannah Diaries have been coming on live and has been doing her thing on live. I mean, I'm still waiting for the vlogs because I feel she can do a lot with with vlogs. I really do. I feel she has that kind of personality. Um, she's a very expressive. She has a lot of potentials. Anyway, she had potentials from before, probably before even YouTube. Who knows? So Dante came and he's trying to deflect. He actually did what he did to the what's it the mum the baby mum, because he used to do videos on the ex who used to do videos with him before Hannah. And when he came on, he seemed like he was doing a lot of deflecting, rage baiting. Maybe I could put that throw that in there. He also said that how right he was it he won't be told what to do. Um, now, w- I, as a content creator, okay, right, sometimes, right, subs will tell you, okay, why don't you go look at this? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Feedback always helps because it helps you to develop your channel as well, right? Now, he said that how he didn't like how people was coming on him, but most of the men that was doing breakdowns on him, i.e., Mic Drop. I think TJ did a little bit. Craig, uh, Craig Cash, the Lipstick, to name but a few. Actually, did breakdowns on his narcissism, and they can see that how Hannah wasn't happy, right? Because Hannah was very happy when they was together in the beginning, which is the part when I came to see their YouTube, right? But then I think what bothered me about the relationship, because when you got children that is nearest the age of the YouTuber that you are watching, when they're in their 20s and younger, you tend to put yourself in the position of their parents. So I believe that how, yes, Hannah did marry him too quickly. I really believe that. And I think um she it's like she rushed into it. I mean, initially I thought she was pregnant. Yeah, I did think that initially, but then later on it came to be that she wasn't, which was good because he already had a son already by a previous relationship, and Hannah took on Leo like like he was hers kind of thing. So initially I feel that how he kind of manipulated her into believing whatever and rushed the marriage and all sorts of things. And I feel that how when he's talking sometimes, right, because he's trying to say he's not going to mention her and he's with a new girl now and blah 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 blah, which is all fair and everything. But at the same time, right, at the same time, it's like she got dimmed, her light got dimmed, right? And when somebody dims your light or there is DV involved, whatever else is involved, hi trilogues, right? So so I might not look at you. I might just continue, right? Because I don't like distractions when I'm talking. Um. So um. So basically, she got derailed by by Dante. I feel, and Dante's mum didn't never liked Hannah. Dante's mother never liked Hannah, and it showed clearly in videos and all sorts of things. Now, the child's mother did come out and talk. Yes, she did, but he's trying to make it right now. Like, okay, like yeah, but I need a woman to validate me and stuff like that. Sometimes I would say to most youngsters, it's best not to rush into relationships. Sometimes it's best to take things as like at the time, get to know the person. There might be something about that person you might not like. There might be something she don't like about you, and vice versa. But they clearly rushed into the relationship. Clearly, that's what you see. They clearly rushed into the marriage because he didn't know her that long. He rushed into the marriage with this young lady that is around him right now, which I feel she is not as easy as she looks anyway. All right. It's clear to see she's not as easy as she looks. And as much as she is going for the ride, I feel that how this can possibly blow up in his face. Now I know that how his brothers come to defend him and certain stuff, which is all in good. Yes, obviously, right, you're gonna defend your family. That's normal, right? But then at the same time, it is the fact that how he manipulated Hannah diaries as well, even though like she come from a two-parent household, so she knows how what marriage looks like, so she will play that role as a wife. And and to me, I'm not wronging her on that. The thing is that how he was told that he can't marry her in the beginning, and he still went forward and married her. They wasn't even married a year. Then this year you come and you divorce her. So therefore, right, you are looking like the worst person here because like you like most people want validation from a partner, a girlfriend, whatever, however they want the validation. And he is one of those men. Being that how he's come from a single parent household, which is nothing wrong with that neither, because his mum works really hard and she's there for her son. But at the same time, the son is like he needs a little bit of I don't know. I can't say whether he needs help, whether he don't need help, because everybody has a different need. Like, and he definitely he doesn't want to listen to his people in the comment. He doesn't want to, whatever, deal with them. And that's where he is. That's where he is wrong on that level, right? Now, yes, yes, you did. Yes, you are having. It is adultery. One, you're not divorced from the girl yet, right? You said they won't be coming through till like April. Some divorces lasts longer than that, right? So like I think that you was expected that you be I feel he's been watching her as she's been doing her lives, and he is now responding how much, even though his brother responded, he responded. Hi. Oh, hi Naga. So even though like he responded to her how he responded, the thing is that you've come out of the blue and you he disappears for long periods of time, which is fair. You're allowed to do that. This is YouTube. Like some people be on here all the time, some people don't. That's just normal. But at the same time, you come on and then you'll say, no, I don't like to listen to what you call it, um like when people's giving you advice, right? You are still young. It's the same thing with the other person, which is my jazzy life. When people give her advice, she doesn't want to listen. She don't take it in until it's too late, or till something comes up, or till when it's whatever, right? But he says, "Oh no, I'm not gonna put this relationship on blast." But who knows? He might just do it because people say a lot of things and then they do the total opposite. But it's the main fact that how you come out and you're saying, "Oh well, I don't want to talk about Hannah." Hannah hasn't really said anything really much, to be honest, right? And I haven't been in all of the lives, but I know she hasn't said. She did break down in one, and she kind of said a couple things, and I don't think she said anything else since then, right? So for you to come and counteract it, there's nothing to counteract because the people who's watching kind of can figure out what was going on in the background, in behind the scenes, as it so be. That's why people don't show the relationships on YouTube. They make sure they don't show the relationship on YouTube. They don't show them meeting somebody unless it's for a long period of time and then they get married. Like I said, there is a couple called the Cabs. They've been with each other from school. right? They only just got married last year. They have 5 children. Well, no, they had a new baby recently, and that to me, to me as a young person, I'll be looking more into people who's have relationships, and they're long-standing relationships. There's Jazzy and another one, Chris, Jazz and Chris, and they've been in a long time relationship. They go on cruises, they do a whole heap of things. So I don't understand why he needs to come on here and say or do whatever, to be honest. But um that's why I like when Craig Cash really breaks him down, because Craig Cash and Trey Watts, when he was doing it, because they can see as men what you are doing, and they can come from a man point of view. So they're coming to you like man to man, telling you, well, if I had a woman, I ain't gonna do this. I will let her go college, I'll let her do this, I'll let her do that, or whatever. Just be there. So I don't know what Dante is expecting from the video that he put up. To be honest, I don't know what's his validation, whatever. I don't know, right? But to me, it's wasted on deaf ears right now, because you just prove to everybody who's in that sector who you are, right? Completely. Even though like people already knew who you are, but they can see exactly who you are. And you are trying to gaslight, like, no people use this word gaslight. You're trying to gaslight Hannah, right? But Hannah is not feeding into your rubbish, and that's what I like about her. She ain't feeding in, she ain't baiting, she ain't replying, she ain't saying nothing. And to me, I wish she would do her vlogs. I wish she would do her vlogs. I wish she would do whatever she's got to do to sell her bags as well, because she definitely has something there. She has something there. She's actually a light in her own way, but it's for her to find that herself, for her to develop that, because he dimmed her down so much. It's like she's got to rebuild herself kind of all over again, even though she has the backings of her mother, her father, her family, and that alone shows unity in a family, right? Because for her to come back online and still talk and still be herself, still joke around, still do whatever she's doing, there's no judgment, there's no whatever. She can be who she wants to be, and there is nothing wrong with that. And as for my jazzy life, right, in the video, the children, one of her vlogs, she's showing her vlogs that how she was giving them something, pack lunch. None of the children look happy. None of the children look happy. The look on their faces says a lot. Them children are not happy to be around their mum. They rather be with Phil and Hannah. And you know what? What is the biggest kicker? Is when she came on here and she said that she paid her license or whatever. Like, she said that she wasn't gonna tell YouTube nothing, but she still speaks everything. It's so strange anyway. But the children doesn't look happy at all. The children doesn't look happy, and when they get older, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, to me as well. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say, really. But the Hannah Diaries and Dante, I feel, is more deeper, because um he's coming on here and saying whatever he's saying, and you're just like, why? You know what I mean? You're just like, why? Like, okay, you divorced her. Okay, you the one who divorced. She didn't put in for a divorce. You put in for a divorce, right? You and you and the girl went to whoever office and you put in for a divorce. And you're talking about it again, like, but you did it first. She didn't do anything. But I think she's happy to be out of the situation. To be honest, I feel deep inside, unconsciously, consciously, she feels she's glad she's out of that situation. And you know what? I ain't mad at her at all. Now, all Hannah needs to do is do her vlogs, sell your tote bags, do your music, whatever you got to do, girl, and just do you, because this man is hoping for you to fall on your face. and you gotta show him you ain't falling on your face. You're still gonna stand strong because like he has his own problems and whatever's going on with him, you couldn't help him, but it's okay. So with that said, I am gonna come off. Thank you, Trilogs and Nagajini for passing through. Um this this ones are very brief because it turns out like that. But please leave a comment. Tell me what you think of Hannah the Diaries and Dontay London situation. If you are following it, and what you think about My Jazzy Life Children's face and stuff. And I'll talk to you in the comment section. See you later. Take care. Bye.